Oh, welcome to the Dave It Yourself channel, the home of unique RC creations and unique RC views. And here's another example.
Hey friends, Dave here at the Dave It Yourself channel. You can see I have my Jeff in Lower Alabama shirt. Jeff wanted me to do some promotion for him, so I'm doing it. Boom, Jeff, here you go. I'm wearing the shirt. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to the Jeff in Lower Alabama channel, by gosh, you need to fix that. So there you go. If you can help him get to 1,000 before I get to 1,000, I'd be cool with that too. What I was going to do today is I was actually going to do some flying. I was going to do some flying of a new bird I just picked up. We just watched pilot Ryan put one together on his channel, and it's the UMX Radian. Yeah, it's the new one. Yeah, oh yeah. I love this little plane, but the wind said it was supposed to be about 5 miles an hour. Right now it's not. It's still like in the 8 to 9, maybe even close to 10. You might even see my shirt blowing a little bit. I know I got the camera a little bit. I'll stand on my toes. But anyway, so nonetheless, I don't think I'm going to get a chance to fly this. I was going to try to fly it and even put the Instant 360 Go on it, since I'm getting ready to give that away for my 750. But to be honest with you, with the wind the way it is right now, it's just a little more than I want to deal with this particular new bird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out something different. So if you want to see exactly what it is I am about to bring out and fly instead in this wind, and it's something I've had before, but I've done some juicing up to it, so you know you want to check that out. And if you do want to check that out, you know what I recommend you do. You stick around. Nice. All right, friends, I'm getting ready to throw a plane up. I'm going to try to catch some of this action because the sky is pretty crazy right now. We had some storms blow through a little bit earlier, and you can see back over there, there's it's like a pretty big rain cloud back over there, and some fluffy stuff over there. But you can see by the wind and the trees, we got a lot more than 4 mile an hour wind right now. So we're going to try to fly something anyway. So what is it that I'm going to try to fly? Well, let's go ahead and show you what we're going to try to fly here with the old Dave It Yourself van here. Oh yeah. Oh, look what I got up in here. Well, I got all kinds of stuff in here. I got the Gen 8, of course. Even have the little what's the name of that thing? The Rise Tello drone. Just picked up a kick-ass new backpack cooler chair, so that'll be pretty fun to use at events. But anyway, what's brought us here today is this right here, the 1.1 meter Trojan T28 in the yellow scheme. As you can see, I do have the whistle missiles on there. The whistle's mounted on the bottom, so hopefully that'll be good. You can also see inside there I have the Instant 360 Go 2 behind the pilot, aiming over his shoulder, so that'll be some pretty interesting view. Also have the easy lights mounted on there, on the wings and on the back there, so we're good with that. I got the whistle missiles or whatever mounted right next to the landing gear, right on the inside, so it's kind of resting against that as well, so they should be in good shape. But hopefully we'll get a chance to see some good whistle action with these sweet boys on there. So got another surprise for you with that coming up. So you want to see exactly what other surprise I have other than what you've already seen right now, you know what I recommend you do. You stick around. Yeah. All right, friends, as you can see, I got it out there in all of its beauty. Got the three blade prop on the front, got the whistle missiles on there, got the lights, and like I said, I got another bonus in there too. I'm going to show you here in a bit when it gets a little bit darker. But as you can see, I have the Instant 360 Go on the sideways swivel mount there, all good to go there. I did a little bit of a mod here I wanted to show you. Power cable. Ugh, what a pain in the ass this thing is. I went ahead and cut some of the foam here, inserted the power cable, squirted it with hot glue, paper tape, booyah, the spot will never break again. And now I can just plug the battery in, bloop, right there, and it's not in the way. And then the other thing I did is I actually cut off that extra foam that I had no idea what it was there for, but it was always in the way. So I went ahead and did that. Oh, looks like this dang magnet keeps coming out on the end, so I need to throw an extra piece of tape on that. But yeah, so anyway, so there's that. So just a little extra something or other, and like I said, I got something else I'll show you here in a bit. But with this wind, let's see if we can get this bad boy up. And I do have the 4S 2200 in there, smart battery. I got it upside down, but that's it. and it's as far forward as it's going to go. And I'm going to show you how I got the CG checked with everything on here in just a second, as soon as we get over to the asphalt. So stick around. Get the old higgity hat on. Man, I need a haircut. Or do I? Alright friends, we got a pretty good wind coming in, but I wanted to show you how I got the CG on here. You can kind of see just by tilting the nose, it doesn't slam down hard. It's not putting a lot of pressure on that front wheel, so I think that CG should be about right. So we'll see how that works out. We'll get my lights on here and stuff in a second and get that camera going, but we should be in good shape. Get it in there, there we go. Now the lid should just go right on smooth. Click. It does. There we go. All right. Alright friends, I think we should be about ready to go. Turn the lights on. There's a little button on that one's busted. So, alright. And one more. There's that. Let's go ahead and get the old Insta360 Go 2 going here. Press to connect. You see the light on now. It's connecting. It is connected. All right. So before we start recording, throttle cut on. Yep. Okay. Ah, feel that wind. Holy smokes. We had a lot of wind. Alright, I think we're gonna have to use that safe with this wind. Alright, well we have got a lot of damn wind, boy. But let's see what we can do. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy recording. I do see it blinking. Alright, so here we go. We're going to try these whistle. Oh, you can kind of see with my other little hint sticking out the back of those missiles. Going to try these whistle missiles and this 3-blade prop. So, the wind's pretty much coming basically this direction, so let's see what we got. Here we go. Nope. Negative, Ghost Rider. Well, I'm sure glad that happened on the ground, not in the air. Blooper reel. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. All right. Didn't break it, but it is loose. All right, let's go tighten it up. All right. That mofo should not come off now. All right, let's take a look at that wind with the super cheap wind sock. Yeah, you can see it's whipping pretty good. Ooh. Get that camera going again. We are recording. All right. So as you can see, there's my wind. All right, let's try this again with the prop staying on. Here we go. You already hear it whistling. I'm only at about 60% throttle. He went up real good into that wind. whistling pretty good. Ha 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 ha. You can already hear it coming. Seems to be flying pretty good. You can hear that wind. Oh! Oh! Damn! See it kicking over? That was crazy. I don't know if that was wind gust or what, but that was crazy. Alright, well we're gonna... Oh, he's doing it again! Alright, it must be a range issue or something. It must be really strong wind up there. Like I said, he's getting blown around. I'm throttle off right here. He's basically frozen in the matrix. Oh, damn. Ooh. Yeah, that was flying wackadoozle. I don't know what that was all about. Just the way it was dipping and stuff, that was wacky. Alright, I'll save you the walk. 3, 2, 1. Alright friends, so here we are at the crash site. See what we got? It was acting wackadoozly, so I just wanted to get it down. So I don't know if it's those missiles or what, but boy, it was flying wackadoozly. Get him out of there later. But alright, there we go. So there's the oh, look at that. Oh. Looky. Ah, maybe I had a servo going out. Oh, I did a little separation there. Look at that. Huh. Or either that or no, just pull the servo out when it went down. No. Well, that's an interesting little something or other with it sticking out like that. Huh. All right. Well, there you go. So there's the scuff from the curb. Bent wheel I got to fix. Wing popped out. And there you go. So that explains what the problem was. Everything else is good. Except for that mofo. And it was working earlier. So that means this servo went out in flight. Unless it happens to be disconnected here with the wing popped out. But maybe. All right, maybe. Maybe we had a loose servo the entire time. And the servo was intermittently working. I mean, it's smushed in there together now. Ah! I'll be damned. I bet when I pulled the battery out last time or something, because it was flying like that on the first flight, so I bet when I pulled the battery out last time I must have hooked that a little bit. So that needs to be paper taped down. Alright. Well, at least it's not the servo that went out. At least it's just I figured it out what the problem was. But, ha! Interesting pants. And there goes the camera jiggling around in there again. Alright, well, there we go. So I don't know exactly when that loose servo thing happened, but it certainly, I think it probably happened before I even got here. So that's just one thing. Dang, I didn't even think to check that, to be honest with you. I don't ever think to check the wires. They always seem to be good. I usually check the, you know, the actual receiver itself, make sure they're pushed in, but not the actual connectors. Once they're connected, but. All right, friends, there we are with the E-flite T28 Trojan 1.1 meter. This thing's as fun to fly as the Aero Scout. As you can see, I had a little bit of a mishap bending back that front gear, but it's still steered. It's still steered all the way here, so we'll do it. And when it hit that curb, straight on, as a matter of fact, so it did probably scuff up the paint on the prop there, and maybe got a little burr on the nose, but spinner. But yeah, so did knock the camera out, so it wasn't hard enough of a jolt to do that. But I think everything should be in good shape, yeah. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, that thing was getting beat around up there. I don't know if I was dealing with some signal loss issues or just with those foam missiles being on there weird, or I don't know what the deal was, but we'll have to take a look at that. But one of the other bonuses I did have, let me show you that. Hang on a second. All right, and now you can see I've got lights in the bombs. That's right. That's right, I have lights in the bombs. There you go. Help make them stand out a little bit more in the nighttime flying, along with these other lights that I've got. I'll show you what those look like. So anyway, there you go, something fun there. Oh, you got to see a wheel. Look at that little wheel scuff on the missile there when it hit there. Dave it yourself decal. Oh, it looks like I got a little broken collar there right behind the wheel, so I have to fix that. get that bent back, but at least you could hear those whistles. Those whistles are pretty sweet. And of course, I got those mounted on with just paper tape and hot glue. But the lights that I have in there, and I don't know if I'll be able to fish these out or not. And this may have had something to do with how wacky the plane was flying. Hang on. All right, friends, there you go. There's the flight of the Trojan 1.1 meter from E-flite. Wish I'd have known about that servo extension issue earlier. Now I know I'll add those to my checklist as well, especially on this plane. But to be honest with you, it's never going to happen again on this plane because I'm going to paper tape and hot glue them in. So that'll take care of that. Cameras in the pilot's lap after that last landing. So hopefully we got some decent footage with that. But now that I know that that was the problem, it'll probably fly great. I thought it was the weights or the lights that I had inside the missiles, but it wasn't. It was that servo connector. So there you go. There's a good little tip for you to make sure that check your ailerons and surfaces and CG, all that stuff, which I did do. But I did not check the little servo connectors down in the hole. And as you can see, another one of those flights where I got lucky. Lucky. Just like when I flew that Cessna 150 and didn't have the screws in the wings or anything. So if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to go ahead and put a card for that right here, maybe that's where it'll show up. Anyway, so check that video out. I got lucky on that one too. So I don't know, my flying's not great, but my luck's okay, I guess. I wish my flying were better. But it did pretty good in the way, given the circumstances, and I seemed to bring it down somewhat okayish with, you know, minor damages. So we'll get him back up in the air soon. It was definitely too windy to fly that UMX Radian right now. Stick around for my channel on that. I'm going to go ahead and try to get that bad boy up to see how powerful that motor is. I'm sure everything's the same except for the Avian ESC in there, and so I'm sure it'll be fine. I have had a camera on one of those before. It was a FPV camera, so I do know that they can't handle that kind of weight. Whether or not it'll handle something like the 20 gram Insta360 Go 1, that's to be determined. If nothing else, I can definitely tape it to the belly and get some really cool just ground flyover shots like a hawk kind of thing. That would be cool. But of course, you gotta catch it because you don't want the lens scraping on the ground. But anyway, so that's something to think about. So stick around on my channel for that. But until next time, I'm Dave. Hope you enjoyed this video. So give it a thumbs up and a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And hope you enjoy the video from inside the cockpit. And if you do, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel because I'm always giving cool stuff away. As a matter of fact, we got the 1,000 subscriber coming up next. I got huge news about that and a huge prize for that coming up too. So make sure you're subscribed so you can be part of that and also be part of my live streams every Sunday night at 6 p.m. after dinner with Dave. And normally for an hour, maybe an hour and a half sometimes, just shenaniganery, live bingo, just all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you check that out. So until next time, I'm Dave. This is what's left of my E-flite Trojan. We are out of here. Seriously, subscribe.
All right, friends, I worked hard on that video, so I hope you liked it. If so, please give it a thumbs up and a like, and also leave a comment. Possibly it also, if you're not already, think about subscribing. Maybe you're hungry for some more videos, and if so, maybe you want to watch this one, or maybe you want to watch this one. Ah, heck, watch them both, and then go to my channel and binge on the rest of my videos. Yep, that's what I recommend.